Good morning, good morning. Good morning. I'm just going to let Facebook kind of pop in, do its thing, reach out to folks while I share this out to a bunch of places. For those of you that are coming on, catching the replay, you can go ahead and skip to about minute two and a half, and kind of get past all those formalities. Good morning. Good morning. As you pop in, go ahead and say hi and tell me where you're calling from. If you're new to the show, tell me where you're coming in from. If you're new to the show, good morning. Good morning. Wow, lots of people popping in. Hi, Charmin, my love. Good morning, Lisa. Awesome. Just trying to share this out real quick. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Columbus Day to everybody. Good morning. Let me, there we go. Check out my quotes of the day. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Sorry, just kind of sharing this out real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Good morning. I know I take it that Charmin said that you guys, the kids are at school on Columbus Day today. That's a shame. That is a shame. Good morning, guys. All right, almost done. Just one more. One more time. Just got back from the gym. It was kind of, I didn't realize how that it was Columbus Day. Even I got to the gym and it was freaking empty, and I mean more so than it normally is. Good morning, Mike. Praying for you guys, brother. I'll talk about that in a minute. Anyway, so yeah, I got to the gym and there was like no cars in there. I was like, what is going on here? And didn't even dawn on me until after I was leaving that today was Columbus Day, because I still have to go to that JOB. So anyway, so let's go ahead and get started. Shared it out. Good morning, guys. Thank you for popping in. Good morning, Carmen. All right, so all right, just to get this started, for those of you who don't know me, who are catching this on the replay, my name is Rick Young. I started doing quotes long time. I mean, I've always passed quotes, like picture quotes, to kind of something that really kind of resonated with me, inspired me. So I always used to forward them, and then I got into a habit of doing that every single day, just to kind of lift the people's spirits. And I found that I needed it more than anything. So I started reading them and trying to consume all that stuff, trying to be positive, because you know, in this world, again, it's just so much craziness, so much negativity, so much bashing, so much, you know, just so many different things that this world is just gone to just chaos, you know. And so I decided to go ahead and make it a habit of putting out quotes of the day. But then I started to go ahead and decide to change it up. This is a world of video streaming, personal connection. So I wanted to do a video quote to kind of give you my take on what that quote means. You know, a lot of people at their different stages of their lives, their ages, their experiences, they get different things from a quote. So I figured that I'd go ahead and give you my take on that particular quote. Now, today's quote, go ahead and get into that right now. Today's quote is a little bit long, all right, but I think it's pretty cool, especially with everything that's going on in the recent week. I'll talk about that in just a second. So the quote is this, and it's long because I wrote it down. So, positive thinking is more than a tagline. It changes the way we behave, and I firmly believe that when I'm positive, it not only makes me better, but it also makes those around me better. And that's by Harvey Mackay. Okay, one more time. Positive thinking is more than a tagline. It changes the way we behave. And I firmly believe that when I'm positive, it not only makes me better, but it also makes those around me better. And that's by Harvey Mackay. So again, positive thinking is you know, it's easy for people to say or you know, kind of say, think positive, think positive. That's just merely just throwing words out, but actually doing it. It's just so much more than doing it, because it changes everything that's around you. With starting with yourself, because that's really where you start, okay, is with yourself. You start to believe that, you start to pay attention to that, you start to focus on being positive at all times. And what happens is that comes across, and it starts to affect everybody around you. It's like a little pebble hitting a pond. The ripple effect goes around you. So as you're going through, happy Columbus Day, brother, my brother Shane. As you're starting to be more and more positive, as you start to really embrace that, you start to push the negative off. It has this effect not just on you, but everybody that's around you. There's so much stuff going on right now, so much devastation. Not sure if you know this, and I only know this because, again, I caught it on TV at the gym, which was so super sad. There's been over 1,000 people in Haiti that have died. Over 1,000 people in Haiti that have died from Hurricane Matthew. And for those of you who haven't caught the TV, I have a lot of friends, a lot of coworkers that are living in North Carolina, and they're just got slammed. I mean, slammed, and it's super sad. Good morning, Trish. It's super sad, and there's much to. It's easy to sit there. I tread lightly on this, but only because, like I said, it is very sad, and it's not something that you just kind of push off to the side. But we have to look at, for those that have passed. Pray for them, pray for their families. We have to really struggle, or really focus on looking at the positive side of things, in the sense that it could have been much more worse. It could have been, the folks in South Carolina or North Carolina. Thank God. I saw how people are checking in from the really cool option. I don't know if it was a Facebook thing or whatever, but you can check in to make sure that you're safe. My friends in Georgia. Oh man, I'm so super sad that everybody was safe in that. But I've seen pictures of the floods. The floods going all the way up to their houses, the cars, the freaking top of the roof of the cars, completely covered. Mike says no power. Yeah, no power. Just imagine, for those of us that are not in that area right there, we might be going through some troubled times and stuff like that. But we have to look at the positive side, because again, it could have been so much worse. So for those that have in North Carolina, even though they're going through this hard stuff, you're safe. All right, you're safe, and you're going to get through it. And you have to be positive, and you have to know that you're going to get through it. And there's going to be people that are going to help. They're going to, they love you. You guys are always in our prayers. So be positive, guys, and it's gonna be a rough road. I mean, I can't imagine. I've never been through something like that. I can't imagine what it's going to be like to kind of restore your houses and go through insurances, and insurances are not going to pay because of what was not supposed to be a flood zone. So again, it's really, really easy to look on that side of stuff, but you have to be positive. You have to maintain that positive mind. Again, being positive will attract positive, will attract good. All right. If you're constantly thinking about how bad it is, and not focused on how strong you are and that you can get through this, you're going to get those results. All right. You're going to definitely get those results. So be positive, guys. Be positive. Praying for all of you, all those in Haiti. Super sad, super freaking sad. For those of you who have that are able, whether it's through prayer, or whether it's through a monetary donation, or maybe canned goods, try to find some way to kind of help out, each other. I mean, because that's the only way. That's the only way we're going to combat all this craziness in this world, is by helping each other. It's by loving each other. It's by being positive. All those things, love, positivity, That's the only thing that's going to get us through this. You know, I was watching. Oh man, I freaking the bad part of Facebook is I get to see all the freaking negativity, and you know, I'm just watching everything about the campaign last night. Freaking crazy, 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 and it just I can't deal with it. I just can't deal with it. You know, it's just. I'm going to say this one thing. I normally stay away from this, okay? And I was debating on whether to say this, but you can go out there and preach your side to your blue in the face. You're only going to convince yourself or people that are exactly like you. You're not going to convince the other side. I'm just saying. So why are we spreading hate? Why are we spreading all that stuff? It's almost like we want to fight. You know? Good morning, Tara. How are you? Welcome. So it's, you know, again, you got all the political stuff that's going on. Again, I try not to look at any of just stuff that just brings me down, that kind of brings that negative energy into me. And right where I work out in the gym, there's a freaking TV there, and I try to look away, but it's like, you know, But when you're looking for stuff like that, you know, what I saw on TV was the devastation in Haiti, the devastation across, you know, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. I saw robberies. I saw death, you know, killings. I saw so many freaking things that are just so freaking negative. It's just horrible. It's just horrible. So what do we do? I mean, seriously, this one's going to go a little bit long, but that's okay because it's, you know, whatever. What do you do? What do you do to combat that? We as an individual have a responsibility to be positive, to do that change. I know this. The way I can change on the political standpoint is to vote. That's my thing. Okay, that's what I can do. But other than that, and if I wanted to get deeper into it, sure, whatever. But other than that, what else can I do? All I can do is go out there and be positive, change me. First of all, change me. That's the most important thing right now. Change me and affect others by doing so. Going through there, being positive and being contagious, you know, going out there and just smiling at someone. You know, I heard something, what was it? I'm listening to, oh gosh, is the 17 indisputable laws of a leader, of a great leader. I think it was in that one, where it's just like, you know, pick five people in a year. Pick 5 people in a year that you would love to contribute to their lives in a positive way. Just 5 people, whatever it may be. Whether it's an old person that you go and you have a conversation with that person, you know, like at a home, you know, those folks are lonely. You know, they're hungry for companionship. You know, or create a friendship with someone else and affect them in some other way. They might be going through some hard times. Go through that, create a relationship with that person. But 5 people, pick something. You're not going to change the world. I mean, or maybe you are. I hope I can. I'm going to try to change the world one person at a time, you know, just by being positive, being uplifting, looking at, you know, trying to smile and trying to stay away from the negativity of what this world is going through right now. You know, it's so easy to get caught into that trap of making our you know, there was another quote that I was gonna put on there. No, it actually says, "Say and do something positive that will help the situation. It doesn't take any brains to complain." Think about it. You know how it's hard. Think about yourself when you're talking about your inner self, talking about you're talking about your limiting beliefs, your self-limiting beliefs and stuff like that. We beat ourselves up. We beat ourselves up so badly, and it's so easy. But then flip it around and ask yourself this. Name some really great things about yourself. Really great things. And think about how long does it take you to actually think about that? It actually forces you to use your brain. You know what I'm saying? But to be negative, it comes out that fast. Okay, it doesn't take brains to complain. And that's kind of how I relate that quote to that. All right, so guys, go out. I mean, again, we're a crazy world. Such a beautiful world. We have so much to give. We have so many talents. We have so many gifts. You know, there's just so many different things that we can change this freaking world. And you know, it's more than just an election. It's more than. I love that. Own your own. Awesome. Own your awesome. Awesome. Yeah, it's more than just. It's just more than one election. It's more than a natural disaster. It's you know, it's more than our economic status. You know, there's just so many things that we are just so talented. You are so talented. You guys are so amazing. You can affect so many people's lives, whether it's directly or indirectly. You have no idea. So don't sit down by the sideline. Do something positive. Go out there and create. Be awesome. Absolutely. You're awesome, Lisa. You guys are awesome. You guys are absolutely awesome. Lisa, I love that. Love what you posted this morning. That was awesome about being redirected. God is definitely good. Yeah. All right, guys. I love you guys so much. For those of you that are celebrating Columbus Day and actually have the day off, enjoy. All right. Shane, my brother Shane, just posted a great explanation about what Columbus Day is all about. You awesome, brother. You're awesome. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I hope that you got something out of this. All right, and if you did, please feel free to share this. All right, that little share button. It's not scare button. It's share button. All right. So go ahead and share that. Share that to your wall, and maybe, just maybe, your friend of a friend of a friend of a friend who's in a dark place or needs a little mind shift change will actually see this and be like, thank you. Okay? So shout, don't keep it all to yourself. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate it for sharing. Charmin shared it, my baby. All right, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. Awesome day. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. And be positive, all right? Be positive. Don't forget to smile. And I always like to end my video quotes of the day with a quote by Mother Teresa. And she had said, let us meet each other with smile, for the smile is the beginning of love. Let us meet each other with smile, for the smile is the beginning of love. All right? Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow, all right? See you tomorrow, same time, same back channel. Guys, have a phenomenal day. Love you guys. Bye-bye.